From Hollywood, it's Flash Frame with all your favorite stars. And here's our favorite star, Bob Eubanks.
My goodness. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, team. And hello to you, too, and welcome to Flash Frame. We're glad you could join us today because we have two teams, and they're going to test their knowledge in the world of entertainment. Now, we'll be screening some famous faces as well as highlighting some of your favorite television shows and motion pictures. So let's meet our first team right now. Bill Armstrong, who do you have?
Bob, first of all, one member of this team claims to be a Tom Selleck double. Which one? They're the Mystics.
Yeah, that came from my team, Bob.
I want to know which one claims to be the Tom Selleck double.
I do.
Oh, you do? Good. You look a little bit like him, not much, though. Explain this team. What, you call yourself the Mystics? How'd you get that name?
Well, we like fantasy movies a lot, real well, so that's pretty much it. But we've done some mystical things on our own right, too. We can't get into that, though,
I won't
Bob.
even ask. Please
better not.
introduce your team to me, would you?
I'm Phil. This is Robin.
Robin.
This is Karen. She prefers to be called Suds, but we can get over that.
Suds?
And this is DS.
DS.
Yep.
I won't ask you what that stands for, and we won't call you Suds, and we will call you Robin and Phil, and you don't look at all like Tom Selleck.
We're
Welcome to our... All right. You have a chance to win some nice prizes today. Bill Armstrong, who's the other team, please?
This next team met while chasing shoplifters, Bob. This is the Rat Patrol.
Oh. Hello, Rat Patrol. How you doing? How are you?
Okay.
Good. B-O-B.
Bob.
Yeah, I spell mine the other way.
I believe you. Okay.
You met chasing shoplifters?
Yeah, yes. We're all security agents at department store.
Okay, that's an interesting job, isn't it?
It's at times, yeah.
What's the biggest thing you've caught someone stealing?
Jewelry? Yeah, $10,000 worth of jewelry.
$10,000 worth of... I mean, you don't catch people stealing washing machines or anything like that, do you?
No. TV sets.
TV sets. Where do they put them?
Underneath wheelchairs.
No kidding. Oh, I won't even get into that. So that's why you're the Rat Patrol, because you catch people doing things.
No, we're the Rat Patrol because we like Jeeps and half-tracks and old action-adventure
Makes
movies.
a lot of sense. Introduce your
Okay,
team to
well,
me.
this is Mark Brinks, Dan, and Russ.
Mark Brinks?
Brinks.
Brinks?
As in the trucks.
And Dan and Russ. It's nice to have you guys with us. Good luck to you. Tough team over there. You're going to need all the luck in the world. So here we go. Each member of both teams will get a chance of competing head-to-head in one of our rounds. The team with the most points at the end of the show will win $1,000 in cash and will have a chance to win over $10,000 in prizes. So we'll be right back with round one to see if you can identify the stars right after this. Take a look. Time now to meet our first few players. Let's do that right now. Phil and Bob, please join me over here, guys. We're about ready to play our game. Here we go now. We're going to begin by focusing our attention on the big screen back behind me. Now, today, we're looking to identify some well-known films. Now, every time you correctly identify the film, your team will get 20 points. However, I must warn you, an incorrect answer gives your opponent a free shot for half the points, or in this case, it would be 10 points. Now, there's going to be 10 pictures in all, so if you're ready, hands on your lockouts, and let's take a look now at our first film. Can you identify the film? Yes, Phil.
Footloose.
Footloose is a correct answer. I've got 20 points. All right, Mystics, you're on your way for 20 points. Can you identify this film? What do you think, Bob?
Trading Places.
Trading Places, sure. Jamie Lee Curtis and Eddie Murphy. Did fine there. Now we're tied at 20 points. Another film for you to identify. Can you tell me which one this is? And
True Grit.
True Grit with John Wayne. Won an Oscar for that film. All right. Here we go again. Got another one for you. This one starred Ryan O'Neal. No, excuse me, it did not. What is the movie? Godfather. Godfather. What are you stand for? All right. Ryan O'Neal was not in The Godfather. I just want you to know that. I don't think, was he? I mean, I don't know. Here we go. For 20 points, name this movie, please. There we go. Phil?
Paper Moon.
That's Paper Moon. That's Paper Moon. Sure. All right. Now, this one's really going to test your memory. Let's go back in time a little bit. Name this film. What do you think, Phil?
Mildred Pierce.
No, Mildred Pierce. For 10 points.
Tried, Bob.
You did good. 10 points, can you name it? Can't name anybody?
Sunset
Sunset Boulevard. Sure. Suds knew it. No points. All right. For another 20 points, can you name this motion picture? Yes, Bob.
Urban Cowboy.
That's the Urban Cowboy with John Travolta. Coming up next, try and name this one for 20 points. What do you think, Bob?
Whatever happened to Baby Jane?
No, I'm sorry. For 10 points. Can you name it, Phil?
What's the matter with Helen?
No, no. Anybody? Rosemary's Baby. Mia Farrow. So far, it's been Mildred and Helen for you. Hasn't it? Yeah. Okay. This one's a little more contemporary. For 20 points, name this film. Here we go. Okay.
Right Stuff.
The Right Stuff is the correct answer. 60 points over here, 80 points over here. I have one more for you to identify. For 20 points, name this film. Bob?
Airplane.
Airplane's the right answer. Good. So the Mystics have 60, and the Rat Patrol have 100 points. Let's get our next two players up here. Thank you, guys. Robin and Mark, come up here. Because now it's time for what we call our Showbiz quiz. Now, again, each question is going to be worth 20 points to you. And again, I'll warn you, incorrect answer gives your opponent the chance to answer the question correctly for half the points or 10. If you're ready, here we go. Showbiz quiz. See how many you can answer at home. You ready? Who was the very first host of The Tonight Show? Yes,
Jack
Rob.
Parr.
No, I'm sorry, not Jack Parr. For 10 points, can you name it? Mark.
Dave Garroway.
No, who is it, gang?
Steve Allen.
Steve Allen was the correct answer. No one gets any points. Try this one out. In the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark, name the character played by Harrison Ford. Yes, Robin.
Indiana Jones.
You got it right. Indiana Jones. Good for 20 points. Good game going, too. In what motion picture would you find young Regan McNeil and a priest named Karras? Mark?
The Exorcist.
That's a correct answer. It is The Exorcist. You weren't sure, were you? Good job, though. What is Beaver Cleaver's character's real first? Yes, Robin.
Theodore.
Theodore, real first name. Lady watches television. Natalie Wood married him twice. Who is he? Mark.
Robert Wagner.
Robert Wagner. You got it right. Good for you. Before he entered showbiz, Richard Simmons contemplated another surprising field. Was it the priesthood, football, or boxing? What do you think, Robin?
Priesthood.
Yeah, it was the priesthood. 20 points there. Gregory Peck won an Oscar for his portrayal of Atticus Finch in what motion picture? Mark.
To Kill a
You
Mockingbird.
got it right. It was To Kill a Mockingbird. 120 for the Mystics, 160 for the Rat Patrol. Here's another question. Where did the Wizard of Oz live? Robin?
Emerald City.
That's right. Emerald City is the correct answer. What actor was the voice of Charlie in the TV series Charlie's... Mark.
John Forsythe.
John Forsythe, sure, in the TV series Charlie's Angels. Good contestants. To which of the Gabor sisters was actor George Sanders married? Was it... Okay, Robin?
Ava.
No, I'm sorry. Was it Ava, Magna, or Magna and Jaja?
Magda and Jaja.
You got it right. Okay, they take the points over to that side. Busy fellow, wasn't he? What famous landmark is unearthed in the final scene of the Planet of the Apes? Anybody know? Time's up. The Statue of Liberty. No one gets any points for that one. Let's try this one. Can you name the Addams family's butler? What do you think? Ark? Time's up. Can you name him?
Lurch.
Lurch is the right answer. 10 points. What daytime serial begins with the line, like sands through the hour... Robin.
As the world turns.
No, I'm sorry.
Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives, like sands through the hourglass. You're right. For 20 points, in what city would you find Andy Travis, Venus Flytrap, and... Yes, Mark.
Cincinnati.
That's sure. WKRP in Cincinnati. You knew it, didn't you? Time is up. All right, there we go. That's our Showbiz quiz. $150 for the 150 points, I should say, for the Mystics. And over here, the Rat Patrol, they have 220 points. You did just fine, but you're going to have a lot of chances to catch up over here because next up, we're going to go off to the movies, and we will do that when we come back right after these words.
Promotional consideration furnished by Tappan. First with microwave cooking for the home. First again with the built-in browner so everything looks as good as it tastes. Tappan, the one that browns. Some of our participants will receive Quasel presents this hand-blown crystal lamp from the Satin Lace collection designed to add beauty and warmth to your home exclusively by Quasel Lighting. From across the Pacific comes Hawaiian Tropic natural tanning lotion and oils, plus this attractive Hawaiian Tropic inflatable raft. Selects Norelco electronic digital scale. Large LED readout can be wall-mounted from the Norelco family of healthcare products. And now, back to Bob Eubanks. Woo!
Thank you, Bill Armstrong. What did he say? Wow, he talks fast. All right, let's meet our next two players. Karen and Dan, come up here. Well, this is it. He's a rodeo rider, so he's been hurt lots. He's watched a lot of television. He probably knows a lot about movies. Are you ready to defeat him?
Always.
You need to, because you have 150 points, Mystics. And over here it's 220 points. And as I promised, we're going to go off to the movies. And it's time now to take a look at some scenes from films and television shows featuring personalities that really everyone should know. After the picture freezes, I'll ask 4 questions relating to that scene. So what you have to do is keep a sharp eye and a steady hand. And remember, each question is now going to be worth 30 points. So it's still anybody's game. We're going off to the movies. Are you ready at home? Here we go. Action, please.
She's dead, miss.
For 30 points, can you name the actress playing the black?
Anne
Yes,
Bancroft.
that is Anne Bancroft. It's in an old Zane Grey theater. Yes, good for you. Next question. Miss Bancroft won an Academy Award 5 years later playing Annie Sullivan.
Miracle
yes,
Worker.
It is in the Miracle Worker. You're right about that one. She's tough, isn't she? For another 30 points, can you name Miss Bancroft's equally famous husband? What do you think, Dan?
Carl Reiner.
No, I'm sorry. It's not Carl Reiner. For 15 points. Karen, her husband?
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks is the right answer. Right. Last question. Name Anne's unforgettable character from the 1968 film The Graduate. Dan.
Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson is the correct answer for 30 points. All right, did pretty well that time. Once again, let's go off to the movies and take a look. Action.
I'm gonna kiss the bride.
That's your doggone fool.
Well, I got a right to kiss the bride, ain't I?
You want to get yourself killed?
Okay, that was from the movie They Knew What They Wanted back in 1940. For 30 points, best known for his work on TV's Beretta and the Marilyn Monroe classic The 7-Year Itch. Can you name the debuting actor on the left? Do you know who that is? Time's up. Anybody know?
Robert Blake.
No, not Robert Blake. Who is it? Anybody? Audience? Tom Ewell. Sure. Audience knew. All right, next question. Now, I need the name of his drunken buddy on the right. Who is that? Got you this time, haven't I, gang? We want to try it, Dan?
Arthur Kennedy?
No, it's not Arthur Kennedy for 15 points. Karen, do you know?
Cary Grant.
No, not Cary Grant. Anybody know this time? Carl Malden. Carl Malden. Yeah, it is. Well, I wouldn't lie to you. All right. For what film did Malden win his Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, supporting none other than Marlon Brando? Dan.
On the Waterfront?
No, not On the Waterfront for 15 points. Karen? No, anybody? No, Streetcar Named Desire. Streetcar Named Desire. Thought sure you'd get that one. Okay, final question. While Tom Ewell hit big in the 70s with Beretta, Malden likewise starred in a police drama.
Streets of San Francisco.
It was The Streets of San Francisco. You got that one. All right. Not so bad at all. 255, 250. The ladies have caught up over here. Let's again go off to the movies. Take a look at this one. It's going to be fun.
Raise your hands, Mr. Randall.
You better put that away, miss. You'll have to shoot somebody.
I said raise your hands.
Okay, for 30 points, we're looking for the name of the blonde. Who is
Diane
she, Karen?
Cannon.
That is Diane Cannon. I didn't think you'd get that one. I'm surprised. Okay, for an additional 30 points, name the TV series.
Wanted, Dead or Alive.
Wanted, Dead or Alive, 1959. You got it right. Diane's attempting to outsmart Steve McQueen's Josh Randall in this 1959 episode. For another 30 points, what was Randall's occupation? Yes, Dan.
He was a bounty hunter.
He certainly was a bounty hunter. 30 points over there for the Rat Patrol. Final question now. Diane's real name was Samil Friesen. Her husband's real name had been Archibald Leach. For 30 points, name Miss Cannon's... Yes.
Cary Grant.
Cary Grant. That's it. All right. Good for you. Now, time for... You got 315 points, by the way, over here, and 310 points there. Time for our final celebrity challenge. It's called Celebrity Flashes, so players, rejoin your teams. They're going to need you right now. And here's what's going to happen. We have 10 lightning-fast celebrity glances, which will determine the winners of today's game. And then, by the way, the winning team will go on in our bonus round to try to win over $10,000 in prizes. Now, teams, today your category is TV Cops. TV Cops. Now, here's the way it works. We're going to show you 10 pictures of well-known personalities that will flash on the screen for a total of just 5 seconds. After you've seen our famous faces once, well, we'll show them to you again. Both teams will then have 20 seconds to discuss how many celebrities they can name correctly. Now, each correct answer gives you 40 points. Whichever team can outbid the other, identifying the greater number of stars, will get a chance to do so. So if both teams are ready, remember TV Cops, that's the category. Here they come for the first time, and action please. As we promised, here they are again, TV Cops. Okay, teams, you now have 20 seconds to talk it over. You can begin right now. And while they're talking it over, tell you what, let's do. For you people at home, let's let you take a look at them just one more time. Tell me, how many can you identify? Remember, our winning team goes on to the bonus round, has a chance of winning over $10,000 in fabulous prizes here on Flash Frame. Got them? See how many they can tell us. And time is up. Okay, let's have our next members. DS, if you join me over here, and Russ right over here. Now, here's the way it stands. Quickly, our scoreboard. 315 points for the Mystics and 310 points for the Rat Patrol. We have a good close game. You have the lowest score, Russ, so you can start the bidding. How many do you think you can name?
I know 2.
He says he can name 2. He needs to name at least 1 in order to win. DS, you want to outbid him?
3.
3, the lady says.
I know 4.
He says he can name 4. What do you think?
5.
Ah, the lady says 5.
I know 6.
6 he bids. What do you want to do now, DS? Need an answer?
Name them.
Name them. All right. If you name 6, you win the game. Go on and have a chance for $10,000 in prizes. You have 20 seconds. Go, Russ.
Daniel J. Travanti, Angie Dickinson, Hal Linden, Jack Webb, Telly Savalas, George Kennedy.
That's it. 6. Yes, you got it. All right. The Rat Patrol, Russ, you have done it. You just won $1,000. Congratulations to you. Good for you guys. That's great. Oh, I think it was a good gamble. I think you did right because that was tough. He almost didn't come up with that 6th one.
I had Robert Blake in mind.
You had Robert Blake. You were going to try to take it away from him. I know you were. We have nice prizes for you. Thank you very much for being with us, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you now. All right, champions. The Rat Patrol has $1,000. In just a moment, they're going to have a chance to win up to $10,000 in prizes. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back to Flash Frame. Well, our winners of the Rat Patrol, they've got $1,000. And gentlemen, we're not done because next up we have 10 more famous faces. And this is where teamwork is really going to be essential for you. You're going to have to work together to name all 10 faces. Now, here's what happens. We will pay you $100 for every face you name correctly. Or, if you name all 10, you're going to receive these fabulous prizes. Bill?
We'll fly each of you via Western Island spaceship from Los Angeles to Honolulu. The Islander service features warm hospitality and delicious cuisine furnished by Western Airlines. And from there is just a short hop to Kauai for a week stay at the Kauai Surf Resort situated on Kalapaki Beach in Hawaii. 200 acres of tropical grounds, freshwater pool, luxury rooms, dancing and island entertainment furnished by Kauai Surf. And for casual and comfortable wear on your vacation, it's yachting by Lowell Dreyfus. It's his and her leisure sportswear constructed to produce quality fashion coordinates, designed in classic nautical styles for sea ashore, furnished by Yachting by Lowell Dreyfus, and a service merchandise gift certificate for a 35mm camera. Famous brand name items. Select one from our 500-page catalog or redeem at one of our showrooms, furnished by Service Merchandise. And to keep you from getting burned, you can keep track of the time with your his or her Benrus citation. Super thin quartz watch, yellow gold tone case with black dial and jeweled crown, furnished by Benrus Watch Company. And to make your traveling easy, Skyway's newest luggage for easier handling on stairs, curbs, and tight places. Luggage on wheels, outdoor twist fabric and colors, including new Times Squares, furnished by Skyway. And to get you in shape for your trip, here's Excel's Brutus Bench Squat Rack and Leg Developer. Quality-made exerciser for the home, designed to make exercising a pleasure, furnished by Excel. And now, back to Bob Eubanks.
Let's go to Hawaii. You ready? All right. Let's go. All right. Now, you have 2 categories to choose from. And the categories are athletes turned actor, or they split from a hit. So which category would you like to choose?
Athletes turned actors.
Athletes turned actor. Here's how it works now. You'll see 10 pictures in just 5 seconds. And again, we'll run them twice before we ask you to identify them. Now, each member of your team can contribute as many names as they can remember. So, Bob, we'll start with you. Name as many as you can. When you get stuck, all you have to do is say pass, and it goes on to Mark, on to Dan, on to Russ like that. All 4 of you can play, but your team has only 20 seconds to name all 10. Remember, this is for $10,000 in prizes. Love to see it happen right now if you're ready. So if you turn to the screen, and here's your first look at these famous faces. Once again, athletes turn actor. Here they are. All right, turn around for $10,000 in prizes. You have 20 seconds. Bob, go.
Alex Karras, Bob Hope, pass.
Burt Reynolds, Dorothy Hamill, pass.
Oh, pass.
O.J. Simpson, Merlin Olsen, pass.
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 Mark.
Pass.
Time is up. How many did they name? You named 5. You named 5 out of the 10. Let's take a look at them again. You're going to die when you see some of these. You're going to say, oh, no. Right up there. Here we go. There's Tony Danza. He was a boxer. Alex Karras actually played football. Johnny Weissmuller was a big Olympic star. Burt Reynolds, football. Michael Warren played basketball, Hill Street Blues. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sure, there he is. O.J. Simpson was a football player. Dorothy Hamill. You got Dorothy. Merlin Olsen. And, of course, Bruce Jenner. The one you got wrong was Bob Hope.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Johnny Weiss.
I don't know how Bob Hope got in there, but it really doesn't matter, I guess. Well, you didn't do too bad. You end up with 5 of them, though, and you multiply that times $100. You end up with $500 in this round.
right.
You won $1,000 earlier, so today on Flash Frame, you end up winning $1,500. All right, Rat Patrol. What I want to know is how you're going to divide $1,500 up.
We'll find a way.
I knew you would. Hey, we hope you enjoyed our little half hour of fun today. Entertainment trivia. I know you probably knew all of the answers. When we come back next time, well, maybe you'll be right up here with us with your team. Until next time, though, I am Bob Eubanks for the Rat Patrol and the entire gang saying thanks for watching Flash Frame. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.